I went on Birthright in 2019 when I was a student at the University of Florida. The whole experience was so enjoyable, but something that really stuck with me was getting to participate in the Mifgash and getting to know my fellow peers, Israelis who joined us for 5 days, or all 10 days of the trip. Getting to know each and every one of them was such a great experience, and getting to understand how different their lives were, but also how similar they were to me, was something I'll never forget. I remember sharing at the Bedouin tents a piece of writing that I wrote to express my feelings of gratitude to the Israelis for being able to join us and for being able to protect our freedoms as soldiers, just be able to kind of safeguard the Jewish diaspora. It was something that I'll remember for the rest of my life. When these students come back from their birthright experience, they have a newfound passion for their Judaism and for engaging with Israel in ways they haven't before. To them, it's no longer a place that they learned about in Sunday school, but it's a 10-day experience that they lived and were completely surrounded by. They've made memories, they've talked and learned from so many people, they've learned stories about Israelis. And I really see a passion when these students come back in engaging and putting on Israel programs and embracing Israeli culture and showing their fellow students, maybe non-Jewish students, how great of a place that Israel is. When I staff the trip this May, I know the students are looking for genuine connection. They want to hear real stories and they want to show their solidarity with the Israeli people. This summer, the students are most looking forward to hearing stories from different Israelis, to hear how their lives have been impacted by October 7th, but to hear how they're bouncing back. About a month ago, I had the privilege to partake in a trip called Sipurim, which means stories, and go to Israel to bear witness to what happened on October 7th and hear from a multitude of Israelis about their experiences since October 7th. This trip has really provided me the ability to process my emotions so I don't have to do it alongside the students. So that when I get there on the ground with the students, I'm prepared to answer any questions they might have and help them process any feelings that they're going through. College students need the birthright experience now more than ever. They receive so much pressure and outside noise from their peers on college campuses today, and the birthright experience gives them the foundation and strengthens their foundation to understand why Israel matters to the Jewish people. My Israel experiences, like Birthright and like Onward Israel, spending 2 months interning in Tel Aviv, are what inspired me to become the Jewish professional today. The unforgettable experiences I had in Israel on these two trips only inspired me to provide these experiences for others. I know how much they impacted me and changed my life, and I want to do the same for my students.